Before we jump into my rant video, just know that I do not have a script because this is a rant video. I did not prepare any script. Also, thanks for Ampy Puff from Avatar Maker, where I got this beautiful avatar from. So go follow her on Twitter. I don't know where she is, but undoubtedly she is in Twitter. I will post her link down in the description. Also, please consider giving this video a like and please subscribe. While you're at it, there's a notification bell just right beside the subscribe button. So if you want more contents from me, stay notified. Also, according to YouTube Analytics, most of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel. So please, it would really help if you subscribed. And it's free and you can always unsubscribe. Have fun! Oh boy, here we go. Hold on to your socks because this is going to be a long ass rant. Okay, this is going to be a long ass fucking rant. So I'm fucking serious. Hold on to your socks. Okay, I have a lot to discuss. Maybe not a lot, but I have a lot of feelings towards three male leads in this specific story. So hold on to your socks because I will be ranting. Okay? If you don't like that, again, click out of the video. If you don't like spoilers, click out of the video. If you did not see the warning I've specifically put in the first few minutes or first few seconds of this video, please fucking click out. Now that's out of the way, let's start my motherfucking just rant about this story. I don't know, man. So you might be thinking by now, wow, this story must be so bad that she decided to make a rant video about it. No. Don't get me wrong. Kill the Villainess is actually really good story. It's a very good story. Okay, the plot is good. Not only that, the female character, like the female lead character is actually very relatable somehow. It's very strange, but if you can relate to a female character, then great. But she's very realistic, unlike all of the Villainous manhwa I've read so far. Like, she's very different. She's not like the other girls. I'm sorry. So let me tell you more about the Kill the Villainess first before anything else, or before I actually start ranting, because you're gonna get lost. Presumably, actually, you're undoubtedly gonna get lost as I rant. So let me introduce you to the background of the story first, so you have an initial idea of what I'm talking about, or well, might pick up an interest to actually read the manhwa or the novel. Okay, let's get into it. So with chapter 1, we're presented with Aries Miserin, the villainess and the female lead of the story. That's her. Beautiful, isn't she? So she was described by her natty on later on chapters as having like jade green eyes, of course, like very supple and pale skin. Her hair was like dark as a like a night, like dark as a night, and something along those lines, and very pinkish lips. Okay, she was described as very beautiful in the story. So Aries, the novel Aries, not the current Aries. So the novel Aries is said to be the fiance of the crown prince. So far as we've gathered, but the crown prince only had eyes on Helena Antebellum. Helena Antebellum? I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. But what I do know is she is the daughter of a nanny in the imperial palace, who is nursing, I think, the baby of the emperor and the empress. So she caught the prince's eye, the crown prince's eye, and of course, Aries was not happy about it. Because it was said in the novel that she actually liked the crown prince. Okay, she was just not fooling around with him. No. She was not after his title. Her father was. Her father was after the title of the crown prince. But she actually liked the crown prince. Like, for real. Okay, she liked the Crown Prince for real. Unfortunately for our novel Aries, she was not chosen by the Crown Prince. Helena was. Now, I'm saying this as the novel inside the story. Okay, take note of that because we might get confused. But in the novel inside the story, she was not chosen. Aries was not chosen by the Crown Prince, but Helena was. Basically, the novel inside the story was just telling how the Crown Prince and Helena's love was unraveling, and how Helena would be much better suited as the Empress of the kingdom. Of course, Aries, of course, having known that the Crown Prince married Helena, you know, the man she loved was married to another woman now, went crazy. Yeah, like bonkers crazy. And because of that, as our current Aries has told us in chapter 1, it pushed the novel Aries, or the villain of the story inside, villain of the novel inside of the story, it pushed her to poison Helena in out of spite and jealousy. That's purely it. And of course, novel Aries was unfortunately caught. She was caught for the poisoning or the murder of Helena, the current empress. So what happened was she was sentenced to death. And this high priest, who's also one of the male leads in the novels, he brought Helena back to life, and she continued to live the rest of her happily ever after with the crown prince, leaving Aries, or the novel Aries, dead. Like dead. Harsh. Wow. That just sounds like a great fucking bedtime story for my children. Definitely. Definitely not gonna have any nightmares from that. No. Okay, now that we got the background out of the way, all of the background from chapter 1, let me introduce you to the male leads. To which 3 of them I'm gonna have to rant about. Okay? Because they're just bunch of fucking idiots with one goddamn brain cell. Okay? I'm gonna have to introduce you because I cannot talk about them. I cannot slander them like this without you knowing who the fuck they are. Okay? Let's start with this fine piece of man. Okay? Let's start with this fine specimen. This is the only male lead that I just genuinely liked for the female lead. Okay, he's like the only male lead that I liked for the current Aries. Okay, all of those motherfuckers can go fuck off. Okay, I just want him on my screen with Aries all the time. Okay, fine specimen. Okay, I can go on for hours on why I would never slander this person. Okay? I can go on for hours. First of all, he's just so fucking loyal. Second, and most importantly, and probably the last thing that I will probably list on why he's my favorite character is because one, right? He's loyal, and number 2, he has actual fucking brain cells. He has actual fucking brain cells, man. Wow. Amazing. But when you're reading the story and you're seeing all of these male fucking leads other than him, it's like, wow. The amount of stupidity that I see from you is astounding. Wow. Just, oh my god. So, by the way, his name is Anakin. Okay? So, Anakin, sweetheart, you're out of this slander list, okay? You're out of this rant slander, okay? You're safe. I actually genuinely like you, okay? You're out of it. You're out of the slander, okay? I would never slander you. Like, like sweethearts, he might look plain, like he might look like the typical fucking side character, but I assure you, this fine piece of specimen, oh my god, you're gonna like him more than the other fucking pretty faces in this entire story. Okay, I promise that to you. I promise. Let's move on to the next. I know what you're thinking, okay? But Alvis, but he's so fine. That's the thing, okay? That's the thing. It's misleading. He is fucking rotten, okay? He's fucking rotten the entire. I don't care if he's sweet, okay? I don't care. All right, I don't care. I don't care at all. In the later on fucking chapters of the novel, I do not like what he said. I did not like what he said to the current Aries. I did not. Okay, this motherfucker right here. This motherfucker right here. Okay, he acknowledged that the Aries right now was not the novel Aries but the current Aries, meaning she had a different soul. Unfortunately, yo, for all of those shippers out there, they're actually half siblings. And do you know what he said to her when he confessed? Oh, that doesn't matter. Okay, that doesn't matter if you're my half sibling. You're not actually my sibling. You're a different person inside of the body of my half sibling. What? Sir. And this is exactly why Aries, okay? The same reaction that I had what Aries said, okay? It's like very, very disgusted. Like you want to have a relationship with the body of your half sibling. Okay. That man fucking cried, okay? This is why Aries is my queen. This is why she's a badass. She can make people cry. She can make men cry, okay? That's why this motherfucker right here, like even though he is so fine, okay, he is pretty. Like every single one, like, every single male lead is pretty. Okay, they're handsome, and even though Anakin is pretty simple looking, I promise you he is better than the rest of these three who are good looking. That's why I told you I do not like this. I do not like this fucker. Okay, I do not like this fucker at all. No, no. He is also the high priest. He's a priest. You hear me? He is a priest, bitch. He's a priest. And he dares go around say that, okay? He is a priest. Have some shame, okay? Have some shame. You are a priest. Stop. He is also the one, he is also the priest that revived Helena on the original, on the original novel. Or the novel before the current Aries got transported in it. Yeah, that was him. Punch him in the face when I see him. Oh my god. And we have this fucker. I was originally gonna go and just say narcissist at the very first few minutes, like skip over him. Just give him like a few seconds because he does not deserve any fucking attention after what he did on the story. So as the story progressed, right, we kind of glazed over his topic. He was very neglected as a child by the emperor and the empress. Like, of course, they're royals, man. They're ruling over a fucking country. Okay, and I admit I sympathize with the child neglect. Like, come on, it's your child. Have some time for him. But also at the same time, the very cherry on top is that Soviet shit was the fucking blueprint for this character, okay? Soviet shit, and then Michael from Father, I Don't Want This Marriage. I think he was like that too. Those two fucking assholes were the blueprint for this blonde boy. Okay, he was they were both the blueprint for him. Exactly the blueprint for him because he's a fucking narcissist. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, he's I'm sorry, he's
mentality is exactly like, oh, it doesn't matter if I hurt and then like humiliate and then insult, Aries because she's always gonna fucking love me. Fuck you. Oh my god. Just screw you. Like screw off. I really hope you die. But unfortunately, you didn't die, which is a very big shame, by the way. Very big shame. I was really excited for you to die. Actually, he did technically die. Before it gets any confusing, so what happens as the story progressed on is that after Ares got the permission of the Empress to actually cancel her engagement to him, the Emperor, however, is thinking of another thing. So basically, the Emperor ordered him to go and persuade Ares to actually marry her, like marry him, no matter what. So what he did, like I thought, the everything is still hazy for me because I completely forgot about it by now. But he tried to rape her. Yeah, he tried to rape Ares, so I'm not very happy with him. As you can see, he makes my blood boil. Okay, out of all of these characters, he makes my blood boil. Okay? He makes my blood just boil like a fucking lava. That's all I gotta say. Okay, I'm just, oh my god. Anyway, Ares actually managed to get away from him by killing him. Yeah, she managed to actually escape his attempt of rape by killing him. And Medea, she's a fun little magic lady. Okay, I really liked her. Probably one of the many people that I liked in the story because she's really like a fun little magic lady. Okay, she's a sorceress, I think, or an enchantress. I forgot, somewhere between those two. Just, you know what? Let's chuck her up as being a witch. But apparently, she is one of the people who is very magical and powerful, and they're just, her kind is kind of just, blending in with the people, just hiding beneath the shadows, yada yada yada. Behind the shadows, okay. Anyway, she helped what the heck was that? Anyway, she helped Ares actually turn back time. Turn back time. Oh, oh. So, the narcissist can go back to life. Yeah. A lot of effort for someone like him. And then this fucker. Now, I don't really have any big issue with him. No, I do. I actually do. I have very, very big problems with him. I do. I have very big issues with him. Okay, first of all, you're fucking thick-necked. This fucking thick-necked fucker right here does not know how to take a no for an answer. Okay, he doesn't. So he confessed to to Ares, right? The current Ares, he confessed, and she said like, no, thank you. And this fucker right here, the reason why I don't like him is because he is so entitled. Like, he went, but you are like me. Like, we're both in the same boat. Excuse me, you are not. By the way, you are not in the same boat. And he was like, but we're both in the same boat. You're supposed to like me. Okay? You're supposed to like me back because you are like me and we are in the same boat. Like, sir. Like, she only liked her just because she's pretty. And that's it. Okay? That's it. And that's why I fucking hate this fucker right here. Okay? Also, it is given that he tried to help her on her execution day. Before we get into that, so Ares went with the flow of the story as, as she should be, because she really wanted to die, to get back to her own world. So she needed to kill Helena first. So, she killed Helena. Unfortunately, though, the crown prince prevented her death sentence to be, what's it called? To be continued. Right, the trial, maybe there was a trial, I forgot already, but her death sentence was not continued, and she was just she like the crown prince was just promising her that, hey, I will save you, even though she didn't need saving. Okay, she ain't no damsel in distress, sweetheart. And then um he asked her if she wanted to, like, come elope with me or something, like come run away with me. Unfortunately, though, that's not really what she wanted. She wanted to go back home, and if she eloped with him, unfortunately, she will not be getting that ticket back to home. So, she, like any like any rational people do, said no, thank you, no. And then this man did not take no for no. Okay, she kept on pushing, like, but you are like me. We're on the same boat. Bruh. She said no. Just stop it. Okay? This is the reason why I do not like this man, okay? That's it. Oh my god. He doesn't make my blood, like if I had to, like, list them on a rank, I would say the first one that makes my blood boil is a crown prince. The second is this, you know second is Jason, and then third would be like hubris. Like, his name differs. Okay, his name really differs from the translation. Also, you've been wondering by now, but why do you keep calling, like, Axel, like, Crown Prince? He has a name. That's it. Okay, I do not want to use his name. Okay, I do not want to use his name. That's the point. Okay, that's the point. So, she was executed. She was executed, and Ares ordered Anakin to actually burn her body so that Jason, Hybris, and the Crown Prince could not resurrect her. No, no, nay, nay. She did not want to be resurrected. So she ordered Anakin to go and burn her body. And the one important detail about Anakin is that he is so loyal that he would do anything. Okay, he would do anything for Ares, even though it would hurt him. So he did what he was told to. And after finding out what Anakin did, wanted to kill him. Fortunately, though, my little fun little lady magic, magical little fun lady, Medea, comes into rescue, and like made a, what is this? Like, she made a way for Anakin and the current Ares, or the Ares that just got transported back into her world, to meet again. So, they met in the rain, and then they kissed. That happy ending. So yeah, it was overall a pretty good story. There was a lot of plot twist, actually, that you did not expect, and the female lead was just so realistic. It was a great read, and after this, all of these fucking spoilers that I just bombed, like, dropped, like, all of his spoiler bumps that I just dropped. If you still wanted to read it, just because you are curious about, like, the minor details, or, like, you want more finer details than this, like, than the major events, feel free. Okay, feel free to go ahead and do that. And yes, Helena did die. Don't ask me that. Helena did die. Okay, bye. Bye bye.